All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Hold on, let me turn my camera off and stuff. All right. So we are messing around in some supermarket simulator. They dropped an update recently that supposedly fixed the bakers. And apparently they're functioning reasonably now. I don't know if they're functioning correctly, but based on the patch notes that I saw, it seems that they will be responding and reacting a little better, so we're going to find out about that. Our inventory is already kind of full here, so we're going to kind of let a day go through and we'll see how they respond. So first things first, there are some options now for them. So if you go to management, hiring, and you go down to your bakers, you can see that we have options now. So you can either set them to work or not work, fill the oven or empty the oven, and then the last one is use only labeled shelves. Is the American label mod not working? American label mod. You mean the American products? I'm not sure. I haven't tested out the texture mod in a while. That's something I could check out later on, but I haven't actually checked that out in quite some time. So chances are it's not working, but I don't know for a fact. So I'll have to investigate that. Um, but yeah, you got options now, so you can kind of set one person to empty the oven and one person to fill it, so that way neither one of them kind of gets caught up on one job. Um, and then you can set it to where they don't just like fill random shelves anymore. They only fill ones with labels on them. So that way every product that you put down goes where you want it to go instead of where they feel like putting it, which honestly should have been done in the first place, but you know what? Hindsight is 2020. So my store is looking a little barren here, so we definitely need to get some more products in here, and we're probably going to do about maybe an expansion or two. Our back room needs some cleaning up too. There's stuff kind of randomly all over the place because I did not do this myself. I actually had my workers kind of do this of their own accord, and things are a little bit messy back here. So I wanna kind of fix that. That's probably gonna take me a little bit though. What's up, Alyssa? Welcome to the stream. Um, so I think we got all of our products in. By the way, if you guys are wondering what mods I'm using, right now we have computer wholesale prices, we have furniture painter, local market express delivery, motivated workers, which I don't think actually works, by the way. Um, we have online order auto delivery, price helper, scannable local market products, super stocker, and unrestricted placement. Some of these mods are kind of worthless based on some of the other mods that I have, but it doesn't matter because it's inconsequential. So this doesn't look like Megastore. Been loving the Better Mart series. Yeah, we're gonna get back into Megastore and Better Mart too, but I just we got to do our periodic pulse check on this game every now and then. Um, so right now we're testing out the new Baker update and just making some progress in our store. See how this goes. Um, but yeah, those are the mods that I'm using right now for the people who are interested. Let's go ahead and open up the store, and then we'll try to do a little bit of movement back here. I think I want to put like the same kind of boxes in the same place. I think that's the idea. We got peanut butter there, cheese here. That's rice. Is that eggs? It's a little easier for me to keep track of them if like the type of boxes are similar. So we'll try to go that route for now. Okay. Coffee. Go over here. I found out it's kind of hard to put stuff on like the upper shelves. I'm not sure why, but it's... Wait, I already got coffee here, so we can put that. We did put coffee over here, right? Oh yeah, it's up there. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you all for coming, as usual. This is going to be a pretty chill stream. We're just kind of doing our thing here. As you guys know, there's not a ton of content in this game, but you know, try to eke out what we can. Get rid of that. I do need to like actively, like if I'm gonna play this game, I do need to try to put forth a little more effort to like really start making genuine progress. Because I be just kind of posting a little bit when it comes to this game. These are larger boxes. I think we'll start putting those on the bigger one. What's this? Do we have rice over here? We do. We're just doing a little bit of cleanup in here because things are a little bit of a mess, and I'd like to start ordering things based on what's on the shelves back here. It's a little hard to do when everything's all everywhere. We don't have this over here, do we? No. Put that right there. Between Supermarket Simulator, Bettermart, and Megastore, which do you recommend the most? I tried Supermarket Together. It seemed pretty janky. Really? Supermarket Together? Supermarket Together's pretty... That's pretty high on my list of supermarket games that I like the most. Probably Megastore? Probably Megastore. Bettermart is good, but I find Bettermart to be a little more janky than Megastore. Yeah, Megastore is pretty good. They did a fairly good job with that one. Now, how are we doing with the pastries? The pastries are still looking pretty good. We'll probably need to get some bread soon. Be a little proactive there. We'll just get 2 of those right now. Yeah, Megastore seems to be the most fleshed out one. It's the one I have the least amount of problems with out of the gate. Like I have the least amount of complaints about that game overall. You really wanted 5 of these? Really? Okay.
Hi.
What's up, baby girl? What's up, mama? What you want? What's up? You hungry? All right, give me a minute. Hold on, sweetie, now. He's so cute. Seafood department is coming in a few days in Mega. Ooh. Oh, really? That's kind of cool. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, Megastore, I don't know what team they got, but they doing it over there. I just, like, the one thing I can't get over in this game, well, I say the one thing, but one of the things that I can't get over in this game is no matter what I seem to do, unless I have on, what's the mod again for the restockers to level up? I forgot what it's called. Employee training program, I believe. The restockers just seem terrible no matter what. Like I got on a mod that makes them run fast, like infinitely. Like they always run no matter what. And still they're just too slow. Like they're always too slow, no matter what. If you don't have any mods like affecting them. They just seem to be really slow at their jobs, mods or not, except for employee training program because that allows them to carry multiple boxes. And I think that's what this game is really missing. If they allowed the employees in this game to carry multiple boxes, like with the dollies, like on Megastore or something, that would solve that major issue. But as long as they can't do that, they'll always be inferior to pretty much any other game. And that's unfortunate because that still puts this game in the you gotta basically mod it if you want to enjoy it category, and that's nobody really wants that. You know what I mean? Like modded, there's no problem with modding, but I don't like to feel like I have to. But it is what it is. What are you gonna do? And that seems like such an easy fix. I'm surprised like that's not a mod yet. Like it's that mod is only in it's only in employee training program. Literally nobody else has tried to implement that mod by itself into the game, and I cannot for the life of me figure out why. I got tired of having to spend 20 minutes at the start of every day just to get them to restock. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of ridiculous. They are adding a third floor and adding a food court. The food court would be cool. The food court would be cool. I did see the window poster mod, but I don't really know what the functionality of that is. I didn't read the like description or anything, but when I saw it, I'm just like, okay, what is that supposed to do? uh, that's empty. Red, that's empty. Try to get rid of all these other tags that aren't really serving a purpose right now. We'll find a place for these at some point. This over here. Getting a little dark back here. What is this? Oh, that's water. That's... Alright, let's get rid of these tags. I just accidentally boosted him when he ran past. Freaking drive-by boosting. Did you see the expiration dates mod? Yeah, that's dumb. I would never want that in any game. That's an extra added layer of friction that I am not a fan of. And you can go ahead and add that to my dislike of realism when it comes to certain things. It's okay, I'll take the criticism, but that's too much for me. Unless they implemented it in some way that made sense. I'm not a fan of that. It just sounds like something that would not be fun. Peanut butter. This is cereal. Okay, we got 2 of those. Those are the ice cream cones. Get rid of as many of these labels as we can that aren't serving any immediate purpose. Okay, so we got all the ice cream here. All of these really only need one. Is that blue one the same one as this one? These are the same? Is that purple? I think that's the same one as this one. Why did it... Wait. How do I... Is this just like my end now? Can I... Oh, you gotta hold it. That's interesting. Okay, what do I do with this? I can't box this back up? I think I just found another issue. So, yeah. Okay. G? R? No? It's just in your hand now. I guess the only way to get rid of it is to throw it in the garbage. If you can't fill the ice cream thing and you pick it up accidentally and unbox it, it's permanently in your hand until you until you throw it away or fill the ice cream thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. What a fucking oversight. God damn, do they test anything? Anything. Do they test anything in this game? There's okay. Okay, well, this goes in the trash then, I guess. Jesus Christ. How fucking stupid. That's so dumb. Ah boy. All right. Anyway, let's see. It would be lovely if they actually took some time and tested the stuff that they added to their game. I feel like that's not too much to ask, but we all know that it is. Okay. I feel like this game is a cash grab, and well, uh, I feel like that's what it's becoming. I don't think that that was the initial intent. Like, I don't think that's what they set out to do. I think that's what it just ended up being. And that may or may not be too generous, but fuck. I was trying to put it on the shelf and they made me open it. Yeah, this is gonna be a huge point of friction. You just the only option is to throw it in the garbage. Uh that's painful. Painful. How can the restockers put them back on the shelves though? Like why can they put them back on the shelves but you can't? How do you is there a button to oh, hold on. I think I found it. Is it C? Hold on. It's C. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm dropping frames. Mm-mm. All right, looks like we're back. By the way, I found the button. It's C. There's nothing that tells you that it's C. You just have to guess that it is. I'm assuming that's the button for any other situation regarding the ice cream. Uh, but it'd be nice if they told you that. He he came back and put that back down, didn't he? Nope. Okay. C. Yeah, to put the ice cream back in the box is C. Is it Megastore? Is YouTube like freaking out right now? Because YouTube, I definitely updated everything. Did they not change the thumbnail? Hold on. I changed and saved the thumbnail, but I guess it didn't save. Hold on, hold on. Let me see if it fixed it. Do do do. Nope, you're not going crazy. I think YouTube just didn't save my settings when I set up the stream. Yep, it didn't save it. All right, let me put in the new thumbnail. Okay, should be updated now. This game tended to cash grab from day one. Really? How so? I mean, the game sold like everything else. Paid DLC didn't come until after full release, so all the updates and stuff were free. What way? I'm just curious. What way did it seem like a cash grab from day one? Um, yeah. If you guys refresh the page, the thumbnail should be proper. The proper one now. Cereal. Okay. Where'd they put those other ice cream boxes? Oh, they. Ah, hold on. I think these guys are still set to. Let me go in here real quick. Pricing. No. Management. Hiring. All right. Our restockers, we want them. Use unlabeled racks. Yeah, we don't want that. We want them to just use labeled racks. For now, at least. Uh, the DLC was 100% a cash. Well, yeah, of course. The DLC was, but somebody was stating that this game was a cash grab since the day it released, and I was asking, how so? Because early on, they sold the game for, a flat price, and all the updates for like several years, for like 2 years straight, were completely free until until after the full release of the game, and then they started dropping DLC. The game is weak compared to other games because of lack of content. Yeah, but half of that can be explained away by the fact that he only had, for like half of the development of this game, there was only one developer, which, isn't really, I guess, a good excuse because a lot of the other games that are good only had one developer too. But you got to remember, like, these are different human beings. All these people aren't the same people. They're not going to be able to put out the same output as others. Just because they're all game developers don't mean that they're all as good as others. So it's just something to consider. Like, it's not really an excuse for them, but it is something to consider. Like, everybody ain't built the same, you know. At the end of the day, personally, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't feel like the game was a cash grab initially. I feel like it just kind of evolved into that. If anybody disagrees, that's totally fine, and I can really understand where you're coming from with that thought process. But it didn't feel that way to me. It felt like they were just very ego driven and very just kind of egotistical with the game. They thought that they knew better than the players, and that what they wanted for the game was more important than what players was telling them that they wanted from the game. Which, depending on if you were a developer or not, could be an argument to be made. Are they just? Oh, they're probably just gonna hold on to these because I don't have a space for them. Well, I don't want these to be. Eh, I'm gonna have to just deal with this for now. Seems like. Uh, what's that? What was it? The blue one and the pink one, I think. Yeah, okay. What one is that dude out there carrying? He was carrying the pink one, right? Okay. All right. We'll just have to deal with this later. We're not gonna worry too much about this right now. New emojis I found, nice. I don't know what you just said, but I disagree. I think the popularity gained from people like Queso playing the game went to their heads. That's probably a good point too. Um, like at the end of the day, like there's no way for us to really know like what their motivations were, what drove them, or how we ended up here. But I feel like I feel like things just kind of got lost over time. Like they got to a point to where they really couldn't, or just maybe really wouldn't, prioritize what the gamers wanted above what they felt like the game needed. And they probably just got fed up and was just like, you know what, we're gonna squeeze as much money as we can out of this thing and start working on whatever our next thing is gonna be. Because they just, I guess, they got tired of us trying to tell them what we wanted from the game. I don't know. I have no idea what their motivations actually were. All I do know is that the game is but a shadow of what it could be because they just didn't seem like they wanted to put the effort in. You think the devs are greedy holding basic content updates behind a paywall? I definitely think that's possible. I think it's possible that that could be the case. But like never rule out incompetency because I know them being incompetent is a boring explanation. You know, it's just like, well, that's no fun. Like if they're just incompetent, then, you know. But usually that's what it boils down to. Um, you know, usually the most least fun and boring explanation is the correct one, and it might just boil down to the fact that they just really aren't good at this. But you know, do you think the following updates will either be paywalled or DLC? Well, I don't think like gameplay, like actual gameplay updates and stuff will be. I do think they will try to attempt to add more quote unquote content like, um other games are doing. Like basically if you see all the new stuff that other games are adding, the vending machines, the bakeries, the food courts and stuff like that, like all those things, I think they will try to implement those things into this game behind a paywall. But when it comes to general fixes and stuff like that, or I feel like they wouldn't, gameplay changes and stuff like that, or, just mechanics swapping out. I feel like they wouldn't charge for that. I don't know if they stoop that low yet. Those who are cynical out there might be like, oh, they'll definitely do it, but who knows? Maybe. I'd like to think that they wouldn't go that far, but, that is wishful thinking. What we grilling today, boys? You always grilling. Jealous. The worst thing about living in an apartment building is I can't barbecue. It makes me sad, Sue. Put these over here. We're just trying to get some semblance of order back here now because it's gotten a little crazy. We're out of one of the ice cream cones. Which one is it? Wait, are we not out of one of them? Cone C is 26. Oh, wait, yeah, Cone C is the one we're low on. Are the bakers better? Yes. Objectively, they are more functional than they were before. So what they basically did is they added options to them so you can kind of control their behavior a little bit more. And they made them start prioritizing the pastries that have the lowest amount. So when they come back here and they restock stuff, they don't just like start putting and filling up brand new shelves. They actually go for the stuff that's the least, amount and start filling those up. or at least that's what they're supposed to be doing. Um, as far as friction goes and actually watching them accomplish that, it seems to be working. Like I haven't had any issues. They haven't gotten stuck yet. Let's but you still need to make sure that you buy the right amount of stuff. For example, like I'm looking over here at what we need. We need chocolate donuts. We got a whole bunch of spaces for it just to like not just to make sure we, don't ever over order. But you kind of have to do this. You kind of have to make sure that you have way more than what you would normally have as far as slots. So when you buy new stuff, they never get stuck. So muffins, there's enough muffins missing to where if you buy a box or two, they're not going to freak out. The bread, you want to be careful with these because let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, probably 2 boxes. You buy 2 boxes of bread, that'll fill this up. But if you buy three, they'll get stuck again. So it still has that problem, but for the most part, you kind of have a little more control over what's going on with them. It's not perfect, but it is better at the very least. Can you scan the bakery labels now, or is that still bugged? Oh, that's a good question. That's a great question, actually. Looks like you can. Yep, looks like you can. I didn't even think about that. That was a good one. I didn't think about that at all. How are there still not other storage shelves types in the storeroom? Uh, I don't know. I'm not sure. Wait, can you not? Oh, you can. You can. Hold on. You can add them, but you can't delete them. What? You. So, what do you do? What do you do when? Okay. How do you clear this then? Bread frozen, donuts frozen. I guess you have to just go here and do it. Okay. Well, half of it is working. It's working halfway, at least. Oh, geez. All right. Well, yeah, half of it's working. They call it a completed game where it's nowhere near completed. I mean, you can't argue with that. You can't argue with that. That is those are the actual factuals. Uh, Nothing but the truth there. So these might actually need 4 instead of 2. Because those have like the lowest amount. There needs to be freezers for the storeroom. Just for the baked goods, though? I feel like that's overkill, maybe. It would make sense thematically, sure, but to add that as a whole new section that you have to pay for and expand, I feel like that would be devastating to your bank account in this game. Maybe you just get an expansion coupled with the storage expansion. Like it expands the freezer part a little more too. Like it's like a package deal. That'd probably work. Yeah, this game could use a lot of work, honestly. There's still a ton that they could have done or can do to enhance the experience. Um, and the worst thing about it, like, I think the everybody's biggest point of contention is there's so many examples of games that have done it better that there kind of isn't an excuse for them. Like there's no reason for them to be so far behind the curve when they were one of the first ones out. Like this game has been out for a while. This was one of the OGs in the supermarket uh, you know, kind of boom. They've been around for quite some time, and so many games have come out and added mechanics that they should have had a long time ago. And it's just kind of bad when you have all these other options that you can play anytime and see, the development. And oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot that I only have two restockers. Wait, what are y'all doing? Why are y'all just... Oh, because I don't... Okay. Yeah, we didn't. I knew there were some of them missing, but what is he carrying? Bread and the oil. The yellow oil. All right, we need to find them back here. I bought so much stuff. There we go. And where's the bread? There's got to be some bread around here somewhere. You know what? I used to get frustrated watching streamers play this, and their entire freaking outside is just like piled with boxes like this 24/7. And I'm just like, bro, like, what are you doing, man? Those open glass fridges is a waste to have in the game. Open glass fridges? Oh, wait, are we talking about the um oh, these right here? The display fridges? I like the display fridges. I kind of like them. I mean, they're not obviously as spacious as like the big ones, but I kind of like the way they look. They could have been used with the bakery DLC. Yeah, well, what was that? The mod that we had the baked goods or whatever, spaghetti and coffee. There's definitely a spot for coffee on this shelf, right? What happened to it? I was pretty sure that I did that, but uh, so yeah, this is a part of the process of trying to fix the back room, which is another point of contention for this game. So many other games have easier ways to like deal with your back storage and make sure that stuff is placed in a way that you want it to or whatever, but this is one of the only games where you're they stay there standing looking stupid with boxes instead of just like throwing the boxes back over here or having a designated spot to put them. They just stand there like morons until because they aren't smart enough to figure things out on their own, so you have to like handhold them into every fucking task because their brains literally don't function beyond the base level standard way that they program them to work. Yeah, the more products, the baked goods went in those fridges, and they look nice in them too. I thought they were very nice in those. I may have gone overboard a little bit with the ordering, but I don't think it really matters. Not all that much. Like, look how long it's about to take them to do this. Oh man, this game. They already came in and filled the shelves though, so that's good. We could probably just open the store. Wait, what level are we? We're level 27? Can we get another? Can we get another restocker? Level 29. Jeez. All right. Okay. Uh, you know what? Growth. Get another section here. Another storage. There it is. Okay, and now we got that area. Okay. Being able to order full pallets of stuff in Better Mart and the other game is already enough to make me want to. Yeah, the full pallet thing, the pallet system in general is very nice in those games. I don't know if something like that would work in this game. They'd have to do like an overhaul of the storage area for it to actually be functional. These vending machines are cheeks, dude. They just suck. Especially early on. Like, I don't have a lot of stuff to put in them. It's like you can only put certain things in them. Right now, I think exclusively water bottles till I unlock more stuff. I don't even think you can put milk in there. Why would you put milk in a vending machine, though? That's a probably a valid question. They are putting these boxes away, at least. All right. Let's go ahead and open up. They'll be able to knock this stuff out, hopefully, in a reasonable fashion. Where where do these dudes be going? Like, why do they just, like, randomly walk around sometimes? There's nothing for you to do. Like, why are you doing this? You getting antsy? You got ADHD? What's wrong with these dudes? I don't understand how they program these guys, man. I really don't. You could put orange juice and apple juice in the vending machines. I don't have those unlocked yet because I've been fucking really taking my time unlocking licenses, as you can see. Uh, but that's because I've been testing out so many other things. Like if without the bakery and the ice cream stuff or whatever, I would have definitely got like other licenses. But I was testing out those things, and it was just everything was piling up. So, uh, yeah, candy chips, and yeah, I don't have any of that stuff unlocked either yet. That's why I said like early on, you don't have a lot of stuff. Um, Also too, like I hate the way these licenses are kind of taking over the other ones, like the regular ones. So right here we get the orange juice and the apple juice we can put in there, and the soda. Oh yeah, this is all vending machine stuff right here. I think everything in here you can put in the vending machine except for this. That'll be the one we get next. That'll be the one we grab next then. All right, we want olive oil. We want pasta. We want rice. Okay, we got donuts. We got spaghetti. And we got sliced bread. And we got leche, flour, two of those, cheese, and cereal. Okay. Onion rings. Hold up on unlocking the DLC. I did the bakery DLC, and that sells pretty well. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do start doing like the DLC ones for a little bit, just because like I'll start doing the DLC ones once I hit the level cap wall for the regular ones, if that makes any sense. So once we hit the wall where like we've leveled up to the point to where we can't unlock them until we level up more, then I'll start doing the DLC ones. Doo -doo -doo. So the restockers are so kind of focused on these boxes back here that I'm not sure that they're going to prioritize doing in here too. We definitely need to level up though. Do we I think we got two spots for the ice cream cones back here, but there's one missing. What is this one? Hold on. Cone A, cone B. So we need a spot for C. They're labeled, but it's like hard to tell by looking at them which one is which. Like I don't know what this is. What is this? I can't tell. Uh well, I guess you kind of can. That one's like a little rounded. Okay. Bro, it's a hot mess out here. It is a hot mess. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coffee. Olive oil. Donuts. Speaking of bakery, we're gonna need more donuts. We're gonna need more regular bread. Market. 2, 3. Probably 2 of those. 1 bagel, 1 muffin, 1 croissant. So that's a big order of stuff. We'll see if they manage to get through all of this without locking up. I think they'll be fine. Are we out of coffee? No. Oh, okay. I forgot I had. All right, never mind. False alarm. Okay, we did hit level 28. We're getting there. Oh, he went to go throw that away. All right, now they're putting these away. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm probably gonna have to get like a whole nother shelf of that bread. Honestly, can I move this? The bakery wall. I like Hypermarket Simulator. You place down your own walls and doors to create your rooms and departments because you can buy and place down modular walls and doors. See, that's an added layer of customization that would trip me up because you know, I'm not good at like pre-planning stuff like that. So that would be like more work for me to have to like think about the layout and stuff. But that's a skill issue on my part. That has nothing to do with the game. That's just me being a loser. My brain just not functioning properly because I can't process those many things at one time. That's all me. It's kind of unacceptable that there's no grid locking for the shelves and shit. Yeah, that seems like a standard edition. There's a mod for it. There's a mod for it. Yeah, the lighting kind of sucks in this game too. You should have seen it before. It was way worse. You guys remember who was around the early days when the lighting was freaking abysmal in this game? Oh man, it used to be worse. It used to be so much worse. That one still has a whole bunch. Did I put these here or did they? I think they did this. Oh wait, are they? They're still. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I was gonna complain about that, but you know what? That's fine. Supermarket Sim and its slogan, there's a mod for it. I swear to God, dude. Like, unironically, that is like absolutely the case. There's a mod for it. The racks are full. What's that? Spaghetti? fine. My fault for buying so much. Yeah, they definitely could stand to add more light fixtures than just these. But I think that's what like a lot of people are talking about. It's the laziness. You know what I mean? It's the all the things they could have done but just opted not to do to make the game better, you know? There's so many things that could be done and maybe they're focusing on other things or whatever, but when you look at the big picture, because I can see how people who just played this game, like if this is your simulator game and this is the only one, like you'd be like, oh yeah, like everything's fine. And whenever people bring up them adding more stuff, you're like, oh well, that's hard to do. That's too much. Like don't But then you play other games. If you play other games and you compare it to this one, then you're just like, nah, they ain't really got an excuse. Did you end up playing Grounded? Yeah, I was playing it yesterday. I didn't stream it, no, but I was playing it throughout the day yesterday. I got some stuff done, was collecting some stuff or whatever for the next time we play. Nobody said anything though, so I was playing by myself. There was a mod for it, but it's canon now. Yeah. Yeah. All right, give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back for now. I got some I'm making my baby some food, so I'll be back and forth a couple times. Vending machines by the wholesale stores work well. Hmm. Oh, I see what you mean. You can buy directly from the store and then just put it right in the machine. Oh, you meant when I played Grounded earlier? Well, yesterday. Okay, all these boxes. Where's the other? Where's the other restock? Oh, there he is. And they're like just barely prioritizing some of this stuff. I guess I can help out. We'll have enough to be able to get another restocker soon here. So, oh, the dedicated server thing. Yeah, I don't know. Not looking into that. They're just standing around now. I guess we'll have to dial it back a little bit. Some of this stuff. It's a lot of boxes just sitting back here. Or sitting out here. Eh. I kind of wish they would do away with the different size boxes thing or whatever and kind of adopt the system that Supermarket Together uses where like every box is the same size but they all just have the a certain amount of product in them. This is like this kind of really overcomplicates the system back here for no reason. See ya, Ashley. Have a good one. What's up, Diesel? All right. Okay. So let's close. We got 64 customers. Right now, I think we're running at a 5% discount on everything in the store. Coffee. These shelves are pretty much full. There is no electronics department yet, but maybe someday. Maybe someday soon. Okay. Okay. The bakery guys didn't get caught up. It seems like they're doing all right. They didn't get stuck yet, so let's get some more stuff for them. Two of those. One of each of these, I guess. Would be fine for now. I priced myself 25% above the market price, discount at 10%. That's not bad. You do like all the flexibility and freedom and free placement of all the realism and customization that most people want you to think unless the game should not have. What? Well, I just can't like I said, mentally I just can't handle too many things at one time. The more things that I have to juggle at once, the worse the experience is for me. Especially when it comes down to a lot of creative decisions, like how you design your store and stuff like that. Like a lot of that stuff is a bit much for me. That doesn't mean I don't want it in games or I think they should keep it out of games just because I have a problem. Like, by all means, but I'm going to be less drawn to those features than anything else. Or I probably just won't use it to the full extent of what it should be used as. So, for example, a system like that would probably result in me just making a bunch of square boxes. You know what I mean? That just like no creative little cubbies and different like designs that kind of flow and like it just be boxes everywhere, you know. No creative design or anything, just like the base level caveman designs you can possibly think of, because I just can't. My brain isn't. I'm not that imaginative, unfortunately, and it's something I really hate. I hate that about myself, but I can't do nothing about it because that's just who I am, unfortunately. We literally just opened the store and got an online order immediately. So I think all this stuff, I'm just gonna have to deal with it being out here until further notice. Yeah, that's why I probably won't end up playing Hypermarket. Um, because it just seems like it's a little beyond what I'm looking for as far as these games go. But there's a bunch of other games that I'm looking to try. And There's this dev just sent me a code to this coffee one. It's like a coffee shop game that I was thinking about trying because he gave me a code to the game. I was thinking about trying that one out soon. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it though. Yep, have a good one, Ashley. Um we'll probably end up playing Grounded tonight though if the crew is down. What are you doing, man? You know, I don't think I've ever seen this cashier actually ring people out. Is he actually working? I've never paid attention, but did you ever try Water Park Sim? Yeah, I wasn't crazy about it. That game felt really janky to me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My daughter is eating now. We ran out of bread, didn't we? Okay. Is it 9 o'clock yet? No. We got time. Two, three. They still don't seem to be showing the inventory numbers for these. Mm-mm. You're super creative. You came up with the Island Bakery and Megastore. Well, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. It's just that thing kind of just fell together, but it wasn't something that I like planned in my head and laid out first. Like I'll get an idea and I can just like finagle it until it turns into something. The problem for me is like the conceptualizing because that island that I built wasn't something that I pictured in my head first and then built as I had it in my head. It was something that I understood the concept of, and I was just like, I know how this generally is supposed to look. So I just kept doing things until it came out the way that I thought felt right, which is a little bit different than like the normal creative process. You know what I mean? But I get what you mean. I get what you're saying. Uh, let's see here. We need pasta, flour, spaghetti, and cheese. Let's see. Keep forgetting what that button is sometimes. We can get rid of that finally. We're out of the yellow ice cream? No, we're not. Wait. Are these the same? Oh, those are the same. Why is that? And then there's two white ones. Why is there two white ones? Chocolate one. Is there a box back there? No. Okay. Get rid of the yellow one. Okay. And then the pink one still has a bunch. Do people like not like the strawberry ice cream? Guess not. I usually look to get real inspiration from real. That's what I need to do. That would be really helpful for me if I did that, but I never do it. Like look at actual pictures of like supermarket layouts so I can get a kind of idea. It'd probably be much more helpful for me if I did do that. The yellow ice cream. You don't even know what flavor it is, Lion. What flavor is it? What flavor is the yellow? Hmm? You don't even know. Be honest, I don't even know. What flavor is the yellow? Let's find out. It's lemon. It's lemon. So wait, is this like it says it's ice cream, but lemon ice cream? I've had like lemon gelato, lemon froyo, lemon ice cream. For some reason that feels wrong in my brain. Something in my brain is telling me that shouldn't be. Oh, finally the box is cleared out. We can't buy that stuff until tomorrow. For me, I actually go into physical stores to get my inspiration. I that wouldn't work for me. I'd have to like look at pictures and stuff because if I go all the way to a store, literally by the time I get home, my brain would have been like, "Yep, I completely forgot what I saw." I'd have to take pictures or something because my brain, like, I would forget before I got home. It'd be erased from my brain by the time I hit the house. Because my brain is like a freaking strainer. You put information in and it just drains out just as fast as it goes in. Uh, uh, uh. Okay. Did we? We should have leveled up, right? To 29? We did. Okay. We did. Wait a second. I just remembered something. Did I have any pending? Uh, oh, thank God. Man, I couldn't remember the last time I took out loans, so I definitely did not remember if I had any loans that I hadn't been paying off. That would have been rough because it's been several days. All right. Get another restocker, shall we? Wait, we gotta buy another shelf first, don't we? Products, furniture. We need one more rack. Okay, and we can probably put this like over here. Move this. You know what? Yeah, right in the middle of the room. That's why the fork not. What's the worst that can happen? The profit mod, have you seen it? So you see how much money you made that day. For this game, they give you a profit report at the end of the day, like every day, right? Oh, I think it might be missing some stuff, like for the ice cream and stuff like that too. Like maybe it accounts for everything. Which mods you use? The mods that I'm using right now, computer wholesale prices. I have furniture painter, local market express delivery, motivated workers, online order auto delivery, price helper, scannable local products, super stocker, and I have unrestricted placement. Dims be the mods that I'm using right now. Okie dokie. We got that last shelf put. Now we can get our extra restocker. What? Why is... What? What? Okay. Okay, this is weird. Let's not do that. Why do they look like this? Drop empty boxes. Wait, they have this... Oh, drop empty boxes. Throw the empty boxes on the floor in the trash. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Why are all these like turned off by default? Like what's going on with this? Move label, no. Pick up box from ground. To check whether to pick up boxes from the floor and throw empty boxes on the floor in the trash. Interesting. Use labeled, remove label. We don't want that. Pick up from the ground working. All right, that's fine. All right, what do our third employee look like? Bro. The fact that it looked like this hat was just like stretched out to cover the hair is kind of funny to me. I don't think hats normally look like that. All right. How we looking on the pastries? I'm pretty sure we just bought some more bread, right? Wait. Okay, never mind. Just checking. Actually, all right. So you know what? Let's let's get this out of the way since I've been procrastinating on doing this for quite some time now. We got to get at least one license before we freaking. We're gonna do 3 of those just in case. Let's go to management licenses. Mm, there we go. That's the one we're looking for. That's the one. Market. Now we got way more vending machine stuff. What are you doing? What is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Why are they doing that? Didn't I tell them not to do that? I specifically set them not to do that. This new one is doing it though. Hold on. Airing. Wait, this was just turned off. He just turned it on himself. What the heck? How did he? That was weird. I literally turned that off, and he took it upon himself to turn it on himself. He's like, "Don't worry, boss, I got it." What? Fucking tell you to do that? What the hell? That was weird. All right, let's Oh, Jesus Christ. This is another one of those points of friction in this game that's stupid. It's like there's nothing here. Like this is empty. It's an empty shelf. But they won't let you put this there because there's a different label there. But why? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Every other game will let you do that if there's nothing there, at least as far as I know. You fucker, give me my goddamn box back. Right, we'll have to set these prices. How many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15? You know what? I don't think it'll be necessary to do. What's up there? Multiple box carry mod, pick up and carry multiple boxes at once. Allows you to. Is that a thing? Is that an actual thing? Is that a mod? The multiple box carrying thing? Don't you dare. Bastard. It's a newer mod? Alright, let me go look. Let's go investigate, shall we? Every time I look on here, there's never nothing new until I start streaming, and then all of a sudden... This was made 15 hours ago. Are you serious? I was just talking about this. Pick up and carry multiple boxes at once. Wait, is this just for you? This mod is still under active development. Some features may have bugs. This mod introduces a 5-box queue system, letting you carry up to 5. It really shines later in... But this is just for you, right? Workers get stuck at some storage racks. There's an empty box somewhere on the rack. Just remove it. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, well. I feel like that would cause more problems than it would solve. It is nice that somebody's working on it, but we'll see if they update it and make it to where it doesn't cause problems. I don't want my workers getting stuck again. You all done, baby?
Mhm.
Was it good? All right. Okay. The goblin has finished her food and she is satisfied. Okay. Put this away. What? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. All right. Let me finish what I'm doing first. This goes on the shelf. Zap. Now let's see if the actual income in this thing goes up anymore now that we got other products in it. Because the income for these vending machines is ass. Or at least it has been. But now that we got multiple products in there, maybe it'll pick up a bit. You make like $20 a day on these things, if that. Kind of pointless. Okay. Uh, these I don't have a spot for back here. Okay, be fine. I don't see the point of vending machines, to be honest. They're just extra shelves around town. There's no special reason to have them aside from getting. Well, that is the reason. That's literally the reason. Is a little extra passive income. That's the only purpose. Other than that, they are pretty much pointless. So yeah, you hit the nail on the head. That is quite literally the reason that they exist. Orange. Wait, apple juice? Did I not? Did I not buy orange juice? I guess I didn't. I thought I did. I'm saying they should have a different purpose or something. Well, I mean, if you really think about it, all the other games that have added vending machines, it's literally that's their only purpose too. It's the passive income is the reason to get them. Like pretty much every other game, there's no other purpose for them either. It's just to make more money. The only difference is in this game, at least for now, from what I've seen, the passive income is so negligible that it doesn't matter. But in other games, it's legitimate funds. Like in Megastore, the passive income you make on your vending machines is like it's like 40% of your total store income. Like 40% of the total income you make comes from your vending machines in that game. And that might be being generous. Like you make a shit ton of money off of vending machines. And it's worth it. But in this game, it's not it doesn't seem to be enough to where to match the amount of effort it takes to fill them. You know what I mean? At least not yet, from what I've seen. We'd have to do a little bit more testing to really verify that. They get used more in those other exactly. More customers use them. Like you see way more customers approaching them and using them as in the store in other games versus this one. I'm not sure exactly why they made that decision, but that's just the way it is. Maybe they thought it would be too OP or something. That is yet to have been really explained or explored. Did we have a diet? Oh, we did up there. Okay. We'll just put that right there for now. Put that there for now. Yeah, somebody should make a mod that makes people approach and use the vending machines more. Maybe they decreased the amount of traffic for the vending machines because they knew you had to manually fill them yourself and they knew that it would get tedious, but whatever their reasoning is, uh it doesn't seem to have made everybody happy. All right. Check the shelves here and see. One, two, three of those, two of those, one, two, three, four, five of those, two, three of those, two of those, the T, two of those. And check the rest of this stuff. Water's fine. Four. One of those. Two of those. Three of those. Okay. That should be fine for now. Maybe someone could make a mod where the restockers fill them. Well, that was the problem though. If you make a mod where the restockers fill these, then they would have to all of your vending machines would have to be in this area because you don't want your restockers running all over town filling your vending machines. So the only way that would work is if you turn on Magic Restocker, which you know what? I need to find out if Magic Restocker still works, honestly. We need to go back and revisit Magic Restocker because Magic Restocker is one of those really cheesy mods, but it's super efficient. It solves a lot of the efficiency problems with your restockers in this game, even though it is like super cheaty. But Magic Restocker is probably one of my favorite mods outside of employee training program as far as getting your people to do what you want them to do. I'd be very happy to go back and see if Magic Restocker still worked because that was a good one. Okay. So far, the day started, and we have at least one person use the vending machine. So it's still early though, so we'll see if that picks up. The product locator mod, that one was pretty useful. I remember that mod. That one was pretty nice to have. Stop you from having to shuffle around and try to figure out where everything was so much. Bagel. They already got a bagel thing right here, so we don't need a bagel one over there. There's no need for that. The pink one, we can get rid of that one too. Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot to. Oh wait, the auto pricer should have did it right. Pricing. Uh. Oh yeah. Okay. Put the discount on these. Keep these all consistent. Maybe I'll try. Who was that in chat said what'd they say? They upped the price by a certain percent and then put it 10% off or something? They upped the price by 25 cents, I think, and then discounted 10%. I think that was. I could have that wrong. I think that's what they said. It's a newer mod. Disable background sounds, usable trash cans, stock manager V2, zoom mod, crouching, product locator. I mean, it's probably not the same mod that I was thinking of, but it literally works the exact same way. So I might test out the multiple box carry mod. It says it's for you, but based on the description, it makes it seem like your restocker should be able to do it too. We might end up testing that one out before I end the stream. For the science. God damn, dude, we run out of bread so fast. Hmm. They be buying up that bread like crazy. You got bonked, fool, trying to steal from me. We're out of croissants, too. We need more croissants. I keep going in there to find my computer. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, they're making the bread now. Calm down. People really they really like that bread. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have to get an entire another rack for the bread just to keep up with it. Purchase furniture at 9 o'clock. Not yet. Not yet. Put this back here. Plop. Those go real fast. Yeah, I'm gonna get around to the mod showcases. I just haven't really been able to do that yet. Yeah, been being a little lazy on that one. Once I get into it, like once I get into the mod showcases, they'll start flowing or whatever, but I gotta sit down and make myself do it. Also too, it was taking a little while for some of the mods to come out, so that was the other half of the reason why I wasn't doing them, because after the newest update, they pretty much broke everything, so stuff wasn't coming out. I just realized all the new drinks and stuff that I bought, I didn't actually put in the store. Like they're in the vending machines, but not in the actual store. People weren't complaining about me not having them either, though, which is kind of interesting. Like, maybe that's the thing. Like, you just need to exclusively put these in the vending machines. No, well, the people aren't like, look at that. $9 for the whole day. There's one, two, three, four, five, six different products in here. And the vending machines are cheeks, man. They're not good. Apple juice. They are cheeks. Guess I can just chuck boxes on the floor. They'll clean them up. So I just moved the vending machine across the street and now people are buying more from it. You know what? Maybe people are buying more because they're like out of the render distance. You know? Something like that. I'm gonna try to put it over by the store like was suggested since you get all the drinks from here anyway. We're gonna put it all the way over here. Right by the trash cans. No, we'll put it right here. Plop. Sorry, I don't think you're getting your delivery today. Yeah, Cell Yang, that's what I was doing before. Like I was just testing out the mod and then I would take it off after I'm done. I just like haven't been doing the videos like I should be. Orange juice. I didn't put any orange juice in here. Need that OJ. Put it down there. I forgot. It almost sounded like I was playing the Tetris theme there. All right, here's your OJ. Because we need 5 orange juices. Oil. Water. Bagels. Okay, there we go. Okie dokie. Products not found 57? Holy shit. A lot of people wanted the damn bread. I think that's what it was too, was the bread. Like every fucking customer that came in wanted bread. How is it that popular? All right. Products. All right, let's actually get a spot for this back here because I don't think there is a spot on the shelf back here for the bread. We got donuts, bagels, muffins, croissants, but I don't think we have bread anywhere. All right, so now I wanna see something. So this is gonna be the ultimate test for the bakers. We're actually gonna fill the shelves here, and we're gonna see if they get caught up and stuck when you have full inventory of bakery products. Because theoretically, because there are now spots back here for these boxes to go, instead of standing there looking stupid, they should be able to put them back with no issue. The boxes. But what are you doing? What what happened? You broke already? I didn't even do anything yet. Oh, you waiting for him? Why are you stuck? Bro, he broke immediately. I didn't even get a chance to like he just broke immediately. You alright, homie? Uh oh, management. That was too much for him. Where'd he go? Oh, you just walked over there. Okay. Uh okay, let's turn him back on, see if oh he still got okay. He glitched. He still got a box in his hands. That's interesting. That's certainly a result. Okay, so they filled all the chocolate donuts. So now he's about to be standing here with a bunch of chocolate donuts because he has nowhere to put them. After that, yeah, okay. But there's all this other things that he could have been restocking. He's not going to because those are the ones that baked off. So he's going to be stuck in chocolate donut mode for a while. This dude's going to continue with the bagels, and then maybe he may switch to the muffins. Can I get him to, like... You know what? Whatever. We're just going to let them be. We're going to let them be. We're not going to monitor them. We're going to see if they've resolved themselves and can get through a day without any major interference from me. Let's do our shopping real quick. Coffee. Eggs. Rice. Okay, those should be fine. Two of those. One of those. Two of those. Two of those. Two of those. Okay. That should be good. Alright. Well, he's not going to get rid of those donuts until the store opens, so let's open the store. Let's do this because I've been meaning to do this for a while. Okay. Our storage room is just pathetically lit, so we really need to get some lights up in here. This place becomes actually usable. And then we'll get one more in the corner over there. Okay, that'll do for now, and then we'll get some more of these in the regular store. one more over there. That should be fine. Oh, wait. There's kind of a... Looks like I bought just enough. I'll put it right there. Why did they make the storage room and the store at different heights? Probably because of these shelves. I mean, they were always different heights, if I recall. But, like, these shelves would have been too high if I think if they didn't do that, maybe. I really don't know if that's the reason or not, but that's what immediately sounded right to me. Okay. Let's go peek at the vending machine real quick. There was what, $9 in there yesterday? Okay. Looks like maybe having them far away and out of render distance just makes it like passively do income on like a timer or something, as opposed to having physical people walk up to it. Sounds like something they would do. But the closer your vending machines are, the less effective they are. That sounds like a Nocta thing to me. We're gonna finish with these donuts eventually. We got enough bread to where it won't be that much of a problem, I think. Croissant. We need the leche. The apple juice. The peanut butter. Dunion rings. You can also see on the computer. Yeah. I know you can do that too. Yeah, you got the little app here. Set waypoint, highlight on map. And then you can see all your drinks. Pretty handy. I think this is the only game that lets you check your vending machine inventory like that. If there are others that do that, I don't know about it. So correct me if I'm wrong. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys, if you're enjoying the stream. Please and thank you. It helps with the algorithm. Man, people ain't buying a lot of these donuts. They'll get there eventually. What's up, baby? Why are you scratching your stomach? Are you itching? You need lotion? Alright, come on, little ashy baby. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I had to moisturize the little goblin because she has eczema and sometimes she gets all dry like a little lizard. And I also had to change her because she pooped. Oh, look, I can actually see in here. Uh, Wait, did he get stuck again or why do they keep making donuts if they're So yeah, these bakers are still they're still kind of stupid. I think I need to just set one of them to baking and the other one putting stuff away. I don't know if that's really going to help, honestly. Like they're making more donuts. Why are they making more? This is already full and he has some in his hand. What logic is making them do that? They should be prioritizing and cooking all the stuff that's missing, right? That's what the patch said it did. Okay, bagels make sense. What what are you doing? Okay. Well, can I make the other moron put the donuts down? It would be nice. It would be nice if you can take the product away from them like you can for the what? Couldn't find salt. How are we out of salt? We are definitely out of salt. I can't buy them because the store is closed. Oh my goodness. This game is so stupid sometimes. What's up, Spider? Are you going to use that mod that are already. You know what? Honestly, I might. Like having them be able to just do the baked goods by themselves might actually work. You did all that just so you can stand behind here and look stupid. You know what? I don't even. Like they're completely ignoring the other stuff that needs to be filled. I don't know how they program these guys. Like I really don't. Like I'm trying to understand it, but it doesn't make any sense. Like nothing they do has any logic in it. It just seems like they just do random things. They didn't account for anything. Like it's like they don't even play their own game. They didn't account for any of the things that can go wrong with the way that they set them up. And they just did a fix, quote unquote, and it doesn't do what it says it does because they're supposed to be prioritizing anything that's low, but they literally aren't doing that. They quite literally are not doing that. So I don't know what the fuck they thought they fixed. They didn't fix the problem. The problem still persists. Because now these idiots are just standing here with a bunch of donuts for no reason. And there's nothing you can do about it until they sell off. Like, until these donuts sell, there's nothing you can do. I guess I can just make all the other pastries expensive to force everybody to buy the donuts and not the other stuff. Whatever. All right, let's go check the vending machine again. See if that has made any significant progress since we last checked. We're going on a vending machine adventure. It was like 30 something dollars before. 55. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's making much progress. I think the key to the vending machines is the fact that, as you can see, my store is closed, but people can still buy from them. Which would be like oh, that's really good because that means more income, but does it? 'Cause people can buy from this even though the store is closed, but like, how often are they doing that? The devs only make the games for profit, not testing or playing. I mean, it's hard to argue against that, all things considered. I'd be wanting to be generous, you know? Oh, like I was saying before, when if you're this guy, your security guy, if he bonks somebody upside the head and he takes product, but he can't put it away, you can use your box to take the product from him so he's not stuck anymore. You cannot do that with the bakers though. Like you can't take their product from them to like pull them out of the limbo that they're in. Let's see what happens if you turn them off. Like if we go to management and we stop them from working, what do they do with what they're holding? Nothing. Nothing. They just hold on to them. Uh hmm. The only thing you can do at this point is to just make, like, I'd have to like, turn some of these into donut things. But that's just gonna make them make more donuts unless they're out. Are we out of donuts? Okay, so they literally won't be able to make more donuts. I don't know. I I'm trying to like rationalize, try to like one, two, three, four, five. Was there? Oh, the green one. I'm trying to like come up with reasons as to how this isn't as terrible, but it ain't really working. It's not really working. They're not doing themselves any favors. Uh, all right. Let's save. I'm gonna go over to the Nexus real quick. We're gonna download that multiple box mod, and we're gonna download um warehouse. Oh, okay. The warehouse refill one was one that I was looking at before, but it doesn't work with DLC items. So we're not gonna deal with that. But we're gonna download this multiple carry box one because this is the one that I'm immediately curious about because this is the one that I kept complaining that didn't exist. I don't want to use Vortex. Wait, did I click Vortex? I think I clicked Vortex. Why would I click Vortex? I never click Vortex. All right, anyway, we're downloading the mod right now. I'll shut down the game once it's done because I'm very curious about this one, but I do want to know how it's gonna mess up the restockers because we know there's always something. Multi-box carry. Okay, that's downloaded. Let's save again just to be doubly sure, and we're gonna quit the game. All right, give me a second. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, while I install this mod. Shouldn't take too long. I got my actual mod page up over here already. Just need to drag and drop once it's done downloading. Okay, let's extract. And there it is, multiple box carry. Plop. Okay. All right, let's boot back up the game. Another update that screwed with my game file. I don't know why I gave the game another chance. Yeah, I don't know either. That was certainly a decision. All right, we're back. So how can we carry multiple boxes? I saw the little one down there. Does this just count if they're on the floor or what? Wait, what? Hold on. Wasn't there... Was there not a whole... Was this not full of product? What just happened? Oh, wait. A lot of this stuff is fucked. What? Hold on. Did I miss something? What happened? Uh... I think that broke stuff. A ton of my product is just gone. Like all these things that had labels and product on it, it's all just gone. What happened? That was weird. Why would a mod that allows you to carry multiple boxes break the shelves? Yep. I don't know what happened, but whatever whatever just happened just deleted a shit ton of my inventory. These guys, all the donuts that they were holding are gone now. What happened to all the donuts that they had? I'm so confused. They're gone out of the machines too. Like this was full. Like all the they literally just deleted a bunch of products in general in the game. Out of my inventory, out of my storage. What about the vending machine? The vending machine still has the stuff in there. Wow. I don't even... Okay, let me test. Let me do one more thing. One more thing, just one more test. Let me delete the multi-box carry mod real quick. And we'll see if we boot it back up and the stuff will come back. I don't think that's what's going to happen behind you, but give it a shot and see. The problem is I don't see the correlation. Like how could that happen? Like the nature of the mod that I downloaded should have nothing to do with what it deleted. No, it didn't come back. All right, well, let's I'm actually just gonna reinstall the mod and try to use it and see if it works. But that's huge. That's massive that it just deleted a bunch of stuff. Uh and this says it's only for the player. It says it's not even for the yeah, this never mind. I thought I really wanted to test this out for the employees or whatever, but not only did it basically destroy my inventory, but it doesn't even work for the employees either. Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna instantly be suspicious of mods that have what is it? AI fucking images on them. Uh all right. Yeah, we won't reinstall the mod. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's boot back up the game then. Oopsie doopsies. This is a bad look. And this is going to be very concerning going forward because I'm going to have to, in order to do these mod showcases, I'm going to have to actually install a bunch of suspicious mods to see if they work. And if the result is going to be catastrophic events like this, then I'm not looking forward to it. Because it just did it at random too. Like it wasn't even like there was some kind of rhyme or reason to it. It just picked a whole bunch of stuff in my inventory and just deleted it for seemingly no reason. I can't think of why it would happen. The labels are gone and everything. Like they're just gone without a trace. Don't blame random. Well, good thing the tracking's back on the actual products. So pretty much everything that has zero. It's pretty much all the stuff in the latest, well, not all the stuff. Wait, where is this displayed? It says fridge 59. Where is that at? What fridge? Like all these say zero. This one says 59 though. Apparently I have 59 and it's not the vending machine because if it was the vending machine, these would have numbers too, but they don't. So where is this? Where is this at? Where's the 59 of these at? All right, let's see here. Damn it, you're so fast. It's not the vending machine. You can't I don't I only have one row of them and that doesn't equal 59. So it's definitely not the vending machine. It's not. I'm telling you it's not the vending machine. There's only one spot of it in the vending machine. That doesn't equal 59. 14 is the maximum it seems like you can have in here. Like it can't be. vending machine because it can't fit 59. I mean, I could put 59 in it probably, but there's only one vending machine and there's not 59 sodas in there. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. Okay. Let's just put that back. What's that peanut butter out there? Uh, so there's no spot for these back here anymore. Where are y'all putting these? Where are they going? Oh, there's still a spot for that. They took 2 boxes though. Where'd the other one go? Was that water? Milk? No? Hmm. Look, I didn't break it. I downloaded the mod that you told me to check out. I checked it out and it don't work. I don't know what the heck is going on with that mod, but it is broken. I was just curious if it functioned. It seemed like it worked for you. When I was reading the comments, he said you have to hold shift in order to pick up more boxes, so I think that's what I was supposed to do if I wanted to grab more boxes. Why'd they? Oh, y'all are full on the bagels now. Now y'all stuck on the bagels. Okay. Very interesting. Oh, it was the milk. That's what he brought over. Okay. All the other food stuff too. There was a bunch of foods and stuff that stayed on the shelf, but they got taken away from over here. 1, 2, 3. Not that one. All right, what's that? What is he doing? Is that the milk? No, that's that again. Okay. All right. So these, okay, they're all stuck. So these don't have a space yet. Let's make these again. Yeah, that mod definitely messed up everything. Not everything, but it messed up a lot of things. Which is weird, because, like, if you look at what the mod is supposed to do, it's very odd at what it messed up. Okay. That stuff is in the fridge, and it's full. All these products and stuff. Man, this is gonna be such a pain in the butt. What an unfortunate turn of events. This doesn't even have a spot back here anymore. That was that one. All right, all the half boxes, oil, the cheese, the coffee, I think the eggs, the tea, not half boxes, I meant that. I think the rice. They didn't budge, so yeah, all of these were okay. Wait, why am I doing this? Make my life a little easier, shall we? Being able to move the shelves anywhere, this is where it comes in handy right here. Except you, were you always, what does that have to do with anything? I don't get it. What does me not showing me installing mods have to do with anything? It's literally drag and drop. Like, there's no reason for you guys know how to install mods. You're not missing out on anything. All right, let's see. Uh, Here we go. I'll get rid of that. Those can stay there. All the freaking, all the flowers and stuff. Big boxes. The cereal, bread, flour, that, and this. Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. Susu. Susu was there. Uh, it's just one of those now. That's weird. Okay. Bread. I don't know what you're trying to say, Sel Yang. I am very confused at whatever point you're trying to make. Let's see. The spaghetti is a big box. What did they grab? What was that? The milk? Okay. This flour. And spaghetti. Okay, I think that's everything. The salt stayed. Okay, salt's there. All right, now we can order what we need. 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're not doing that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. One. One. Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll let this run one more day, and then I think we'll wrap this one up. Um, like I said, we'll get on the mod showcases and stuff soon. As you can see, there's gonna be some weirdness happening with these mods going forward. Unfortunately, some of them are gonna be a little janky. A lot of people are gonna be pissed off about the bread today, but unless I bake it myself, which I guess I could do. Or not. Hold on. Oh, okay. Forgot you gotta open the door. Okay. I have to. Oh, I got donuts too. Wait, did those. Did. Oh, okay. I didn't have any donuts in here before. Did the donuts they had transfer into my storage with the when I reset? Bro, I have no idea what's going on in this game anymore. Where did these donuts come from? I am befuddled at the amount of tomfoolery happening in this game right now. Seems moderately annoying. That's one way to put it. Did I open the store? I didn't. I turned on the light. Yeah, this game is a hot mess, bro. And the DLC ain't do nothing but make it worse. I don't know what they thought they fixed, but somebody needs to go into the forums and tell them that whatever they thought they fixed, they didn't. What's the next stream gonna be? Probably better, Mart. Well, the next stream we I might do a stream tonight and it's probably gonna be grounded, but the next stream I do during the day will probably be better, Mart. So we got to do some catching up on the better Mart front. I mean, if you definitely want to stay busy in this game, you can definitely just fire your bakers and do all the baking yourself while the store does its thing. You'll never be bored. Well, I won't say you'll never be bored. You'll never not be busy. You might be bored, but you won't be busy. Or the other way around. People already report bugs still for bakery on Discord. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they are. But you know, because I'm not there, I don't know if they're reporting this specific one. Like I'd have to be there to see exactly what's getting reported and why, but I refuse to use Discord, so that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't I've never even been inside their Discord, so I have no idea what gets discussed over there. Uh, croissants. Is that what you're making? Bringing out more bagels. Do we need more bagels? No, no, we don't need more bagels. Why are you cooking more bagels? It is literally the one thing that's full, other than the donuts. God, you guys are so stupid. So bafflingly stupid. Look at all those croissants and muffins and bread missing, but you make a bunch of bagels, even though it's already. Uh, you can't make it up. All right. They did get a lot of this stuff away. The one extra restocker is kind of helping a bit here. Here we go. The platform that shall not be named. Okay. Fortunately, the bagels do seem to sell pretty well, so like they should be able to do something about the bagel situation. Okay. They're keeping up with the stock stuff a little bit better now though. That's nice. Because people keep asking me to. And plus I'm curious. I'm just curious to see, what's going on with it, and people still watch the content, so apparently people still want to see it. Believe it or not, if you look at my stream statistics and stuff, if you go to my channel and look at the stuff that people watch, whenever I stream this game, people still watch this more than almost everything else. Like Mega Store still gets some view. I mean, still gets a decent amount of views. Better Mart gets a decent amount of views. Nobody really watches Grounded, and very few people watch when I play stuff like 7 Days to Die or whatever. Like those numbers are always super low. Like 7 Days to Die, Grounded, any multiplayer group stuff that I play, all that gets half the views of basically everything else. But Supermarket Simulator gets still more views than any other content that I do. This is still like the highest viewed content that I make, regardless of the fact that this game is kind of dookie. And also too, like I said, you can still have fun in chaos. You know what I mean? Like the fact that this game is a clusterfuck can still have its, charms too. Not to say that it's a good thing, but it can still be interesting to watch. So, I'll stop playing this game when I am officially mentally done with it. Like when I get to the point to where I'm just like, I hate this game and I don't want to play it, then I won't play it. But as long as I still hold some type of curiosity for it, as long as people still seem to want to watch it or whatever, I'll play it. But if people lose interest and I lose interest, then I just won't play it. Like, that's just how it's gonna be because I can't force myself to play something I don't want to play. Holy crap, I haven't got one of these wholesale offers in a long time. No, thank you. Better Mart Easter update. Oh, by the way, Cooking Simulator 2 is coming out in a couple days. So I'll be adding that to my lineup too. I played the beta for Cooking Simulator 2 like a year and a half ago, probably like maybe like 2 years ago, something like that. Um And I think the full game is finally coming out, so I'll be playing Cooking Simulator 2 hopefully in the next couple days here. Bro, y'all still holding these bagels. Whatever. I'm not doing the bacon, so people just gonna have to be mad. Megastore Sim has a beta. Yeah, I don't want to have to be playing two different versions of the game though. I can like the updates for Megastore are coming out frequent enough to where I don't feel like I need to be on the beta to check them out early. Like I don't care enough to do that. If it was urgent or something like that, then maybe I'd extend the effort, but it's not that deep. Like it's I can wait for it to come out. I'm not uh I'm not that impatient. I wish that the dev would fix the bugs and add stuff for free. It is what it is. There's like hundreds of these games at this point, man. There's so many of these games out at this point. My genuine advice is just play something else, man. Just get something else. Play Supermarket Together. Play, any of the other fun games that they got out here. There's so many of them. Are all the bagels actually gone? No, there's still another. There's still another one. I would stream Cooking Simulator 2 first and then Better Mart next Friday. uh, we'll see. It really depends on what I plan on playing for the next couple days. I guess I could do I guess we can play some more Supermarket Together. We'll see. It's not like the viewership or the traffic is going to change depending on when I play it. Like none of that shit matters for my channel. So, I'm gonna just keep doing what I feel like doing and it'll just kind of go from there cuz trying to strategize and do all that shit, none of it matters. This channel's dead pretty much. I feel like there's virtually nothing I can do to increase traffic or viewership at all, no matter what I try to do. So it is what it is. Where the heck? Okay, they're putting the rest of these away. So I'm hoping that little glitch that happened was just like a one-off thing. I did take off the mod, so it shouldn't be a problem. But that was a little weird what happened there. All right. 31 products not found. Well, I don't know what to tell you. E? There we go. There, get them to put this stuff away. Yeah, man, I've tried everything, dude. I've done everything that I could possibly do, but I've generated an audience that just doesn't like to do things like leave comments and like and share and what is it, the new hype button that they added, like 99.9% of my audience doesn't do any of those things. Like it's just like the even with the small like consistent viewership that I have, if everybody who watched did that, it would at least help the channel some, but it just doesn't happen. And I only can ask for people to do it, but you can't make anybody do anything. And I'm not gonna like shame anybody or make anybody like, it is what it is, like, but it just doesn't happen on my channel, so there's nothing I can do about it. It just is what it is. I could keep begging, but that's annoying. Just be what it be. Uh, let me see here. Damn, they put all that shit away quick. That extra third person, man, for real. Like it really added a bit of a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, but YouTube is like hyper engagement focused now. So, like, even if I got like 10,000 video views on every video because I had like that consistent viewership, it would never grow beyond that as long as those 10,000 people didn't like and comment and all that good stuff. Like those things are like super important right now. It used to be viewership, like how many views you got would determine like if they pushed your channel, but they don't do that anymore. It's not really, it has to be more than that. Like you have to like engage with the channel in every way, or YouTube is just like, well, you clearly didn't like this because you didn't comment. Oh, I know, Sal Yang, you random. There's a few people who comment on a lot of stuff, which I greatly appreciate. And like I said, to everybody who isn't or can't or won't or don't or whatever, like I'm not saying that anybody else is better or whatever. Like I watch hella videos, I watch hella YouTube videos daily, and I don't usually comment or like any of them. I just watch them, and after I finish watching the video, I go to the next one. You know, so it's like I know it. I'm not shaming anybody. Nobody should feel bad. I'm just explaining the reality of the situation because I watch tons of YouTube videos all day in my spare time, and I'm not liking and fucking doing all that shit to all the videos, and I'm subscribed to a lot of the channels too. So you know, but that's just the situation. It's the way it goes. But we're done here pretty much. The bakers are still broken. They do function better than they did before, but at the end of the day, they still have problems. So maybe a few more updates, a couple more complaints, people coming in talking about what the issues are. Maybe eventually they'll get into a state where they aren't totally. Well, they're not totally useless. They're just idiots. Just really bad employees. And I swear to God, dude, has anybody who's been paying attention, have y'all seen this dude do anything? I'm sure he is, right? I just haven't seen him do anything. I keep forgetting to watch him do stuff. Yeah, like I said, guys, you can help out if you want and comment and all that stuff. Do it because you want to do it. You don't have to feel obligated. I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, like this is a new thing I gotta fucking do now, even though I don't want to. Like, just it helps out. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to feel obligated or bad if you don't do it or if you aren't doing it. But I do appreciate it if and when you do. Yeah, that's totally fine. Totally fine, Dragon. All right, so we'll probably be playing some Grounded later on tonight. I don't know who's all gonna participate, but I'll be playing Grounded. If nobody else shows up, then I guess I'll be playing by myself, trying to progress and get some stuff done in the game. Um, Otherwise, tomorrow, um, it'll either be Supermarket Together or Better Mart. One or the other. We'll see. Will Luminary be there? I don't know. We'll see if she's available. I'm gonna send the message out as soon as the stream over and just reach out and see who's all out there. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys later on tonight.